Hello, Miss Amanda has missed all of you so much. I am here today to read The Gingerbread Man. This is a classic story, I would say. It's another story kind of like Goldilocks and the Three Bears. It's a great story for retelling. It's awesome story for reading over and over again. So, the same with the Goldilocks and Three Bears. You would read it once, and then when you read it again, ask them if they could help you read. And then by the third or fourth time, they're going to be acting out the story, doing the story, reading the story, knowing the story. And you can integrate other activities into this. I sent home a gingerbread activity that can be used in various ways. You can make gingerbread cookies. You can talk about the science behind a gingerbread man coming to life. That's not something that would really happen, but we can pretend and we can use our thinking brain to imagine something like that. So it's a great tool for that. So I hope you enjoy this story. I'm going to share my screen real quick, and I'm going to make it big. You can see me. So this is the gingerbread man, and it says, once upon a time. That's how you know it's a fairy tale. When it starts with once upon a time, that's how you know it's a fairy tale. And it's not real. Someone just used their pretend brain, their pretend thinking, and their imagination to create the story. I don't know. I don't like that zoom. Let's go full screen though. Okay. Once upon a time, a little old man and a little old woman owned a little old bakery. They baked cakes and pies and breads and muffins and popovers so light they almost floated. Popovers are great. But what they loved to make more than anything else were gingerbread cookies. They made gingerbread boys and gingerbread girls, gingerbread rabbits and gingerbread squirrels, gingerbread cats and gingerbread dogs, gingerbread homes made from gingerbread logs. Look at all the gingerbread cookies they have behind them. And it looks to me like to make their cookies, they're using what's called a cookie cutter shaped into different shapes. I know, said the little old woman one day. Let's make a big gingerbread man to put in our bakery window. That's a wonderful idea, said the old man. They mixed up some flour and butter and eggs, enough for a body, 2 arms, and 2 legs. They rolled it flat. Can you roll your dough flat with an old rolling pin and laid out the shapes on a big baking pan? They then popped the cookie into the oven and they waited. Because remember, when you put things in the oven, you have to wait and you have to have a bigger person with you to bring it out because it's going to be hot. Yeah, there you go. A wonderful aroma filled the room. What do you think aroma means? Can you say that with me? Aroma. It means the smell something makes. It means their house was smelling so good. It was smelling like cookies and ginger. Oh, I love that smell. The little old woman and the little old man sniffed inside. Suddenly there was a rattling and a clattering. Oh man, let me out, cried the little voice from inside the oven. Let me out now. The little old woman flung open the door. Out popped the gingerbread man. You're alive, the old man said. You can talk? Said the old woman. Yes, I can, said the gingerbread man, and I can run away from you. Goodbye. And he dashed out the door. The little old woman and the little old man chased after him. Wait! Come back! We baked you for our window, not for you to run away. But the gingerbread man just laughed. Ha, 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 ha. Run as fast as you can. You can't catch me and the gingerbread man. And just watch me prove it, he yelled. What do you see on the people's faces over here on the sidewalk? Yeah, they look a little shocked. They look a little surprised, right? The gingerbread man dashed down the middle of the street. He ran by a policeman and stuck out his tongue. Oh, that's not very kind. Hey, said the policeman, waving his nightstick. You can't insult an officer of the law. Then he smelled the wonderful gingerbread smell, but you would make a wonderful, tasty snack. The gingerbread man just laughed. Ha, 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 ha. Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. I ran away from a little old woman. I ran away from a little old man, and I can run away from you too. Oh, yes, I can. I can. On the edge of town, the gingerbread man passed a mangy dog eating out of a garbage can. He kicked the can as he raced by. Yow! Yelled the dog, pulling his head out of the can. Now you've just plain mean. Then they sniffed the wonderful gingerbread smell. Wait, said the dog, you taste better than garbage. The gingerbread man laughed. Ha, ha, ha. What did he say? Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. I ran away from a little old woman. I ran away from a little old man. I ran away from a man of the law, and I'll run away from you as well. And the next part of my plan is to run now far, far away. Oh, yes, I can. I can. Now, the gingerbread man ran across the town and into a field where a horse and a cow were grazing. He zoomed up to them, yanked their tails, and ran away. This gingerbread man is not very kind. Ouch! Yelled the horse. Nasty creature, cried the cow. They'd sniffed the wonderful gingerbread smell. Now, wait, come back. We'd much rather taste you than this grass. But the gingerbread man laughed. Ha, ha, ha. What did he say? Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. I ran away from a little old woman. I ran away from a little old man. I ran away from the man of the law and a dog in a garbage can. I'm the fastest thing on gingerbread feet, and the next part of my plan is to run, run, run from away from you two. Oh, yes, I can. I can. Now, suddenly, the gingerbread man came to a wide river. Can you show me wide? There you go. He stopped. He knew water and cookies don't mix. What would happen if he jumped into the water? Tell your bigger person what would happen if he jumped into the water. You look worried, said a voice. The gingerbread man looked up, and a fox stood smiling at him. I am worried, said the gingerbread man. You see, I ran away from a little old woman. I ran away from a little old man. I ran away from a man of the law and a dog in a garbage can. I ran away from a very mad horse, and I ran away from a silly old cow. I'm not too far. I've run too fast to let them catch me now. Said the fox. Climb on my back, said the fox, stepping into the river. I'll carry you across. Oh, no, you don't, said the gingerbread man, jumping back. You want to eat me too. I don't even like cookies, said the fox. Just climb on my tail, as far away from my mouth as you can possibly get. All right, said the gingerbread man. That seems safe, and he hopped onto the fox's tail. What do you think's going to happen? The fox moved into the river ever so slowly. After a time, he grunted, You know, my tail is getting very tired. Would you mind moving up to my back? Can you point to your back? No problem, said the gingerbread man. Halfway across the river, the water got even deeper. You know, said the fox, I think you're much safer on my shoulders. Can you point to your shoulders? You may be right, said the gingerbread man, and he moved yet again. Now they were at the deepest part of the river. Even my shoulders may not be high enough, said the fox. Then I'll get on your head, said the gingerbread man, and he climbed between the fox's ears. Finally, as they reached the far side of the river, Ha, said the gingerbread man, I told them all they'd ever catch me. Thank you, Mr. Fox. Flip, the fox tossed his head back, snap, and caught the gingerbread in his jaws. Crunch, crunch, crunch. That was the end of the gingerbread man. The fox sat under a tree, licking the crumbs from his lips. He was the fastest thing on gingerbread feet. It's a shame I ruined his plan, but that, I'm afraid, is what happens to every tasty gingerbread man. The end. So you see, let's see if I can stop share. You see, the gingerbread man was not very kind, and he was pulling on tails. He was running away, and the fox tricked him, and the fox got a tasty, tasty snack. So part of the story is that if you're kind and you listen, bad things don't happen, right? But this story is really great. It's also a great way to get them to kind of use the words from the story. So that repetitive phrase of run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me on the gingerbread man. Stop there and get them to say it with you. If they need a little bit of a prompt, like run, and then they'll go on with it. And like I said, once you start reading this book over and over or listening to it on the video here, they're going to read the story with you. And I'm going to uh, let you guys read some other stories that I have. I have the Gingerbread Man, which is a really cute story. There's the cowgirl gingerbread. There's a bunch of other stories. So I'm going to share some of those, and those are great for getting them to recognize differences between the stories. Um, and it's something we do with the Three Little Pigs, because there's the Three Little Pigs and then there's the Wolf's version, and it's a really nice way to get them to see differences between the two, and it's just another great way of storytelling and another precursor to reading. So I hope you really enjoy this story. We're going to read it during Snack and Chat this week, and yeah, I'm excited. Bye, guys.